XPeng has finally revealed the GX, and now we're no longer guessing. We're looking at the real product. But here's the thing. Before this reveal, expectations were already high. A more premium direction, a stronger identity, and a clear step forward in design. So the real question is, did XPeng actually deliver? Or just meet expectations? When XPeng stepped onto the stage, we all shared the same expectation, a vision that would shake Tesla's autonomous throne and put artificial intelligence on wheels. Today, we aren't just looking at a car. We're looking at how that massive expectation translated to the tarmac. Hi, I'm Ava. Did XPeng build the digital fortress we imagined, or just a shiny wrapper? Let's find out. Now let's step outside and talk about the skin of this machine. At first glance, you might think it's just another sleek EV. But look closer. XPeng's design language isn't just about looking cool. It's a disciplined study in fluid dynamics. They call it the dynamic aesthetics philosophy, and it's clear they've traded aggressive, jagged edges for a silhouette that looks like it was carved by a high-velocity wind tunnel. Every curve here is intentional. Every surface is designed to minimize drag. In a world where every kilometer of range is a battle, these designers are the ultimate diplomats of airflow. Let's focus on the face, the X-Robot light signature. It's become XPeng's digital fingerprint. That continuous light bar stretching across the hood? It's not just for visibility, it's a statement of connectivity. When you approach the car, it breathes. It pulses. It recognizes you. It's that subtle blend of friendly AI and futuristic sentinel that gives the car a persona rather than just a front bumper. And honestly, it makes most traditional luxury cars look like they're stuck in the analog age. But the real genius, the part that gets my analytical gears turning, is the integration of the hardware. This is where most manufacturers fail. They slap sensors on like an afterthought. Not here. Look at the LiDAR units. They aren't awkward horns sitting on the roof. They are tucked away, almost shy, within the headlight clusters. As we move to the rear, the Starwing taillights tie the whole narrative together. The sloping roofline, the fastback silhouette, gives it that athletic stance without sacrificing the dignity of a premium sedan. Is it perfect? Well, beauty is subjective, but efficiency is objective. With a drag coefficient that rivals some of the most expensive hypercars on the planet, XPeng hasn't just built a car. They've built a high-speed sculpture. It doesn't scream for your attention with fake chrome or massive grills. It earns it through sheer, aerodynamic elegance. It's the kind of design that looks better the faster it's moving. The third step inside, and the atmosphere shifts instantly. XPeng calls this the third living space, and for once, the marketing jargon actually feels earned. The first thing you notice isn't what's there, but what isn't. There is a radical commitment to minimalism here. No clutter, no unnecessary switchgear, just a clean, sweeping horizontal architecture that makes the cabin feel wider than it actually is. It's an exercise in digital zen. If the exterior was about fighting the wind, the interior is about embracing the human. Let's talk about the materials, because this is where the premium label is tested. We're seeing a sophisticated mix of sustainable leather, Alcantara, and genuine metallic accents. But it's the logic of the touchpoints that I find fascinating. Everything you interact with feels deliberate. The seats aren't just chairs. They are multi-layered ergonomic systems with heating, ventilation, and a massage function that actually feels like it was designed by a therapist, not a programmer. It's a sensory experience that reminds you that even in a machine powered by code, the occupant is still biological. Now, the centerpiece, the dual-screen setup. It's a massive, high-definition panoramic display that acts as the car's nervous system. Powered by the latest Snapdragon chips, the interface is, frankly, smoother than your smartphone. There is zero lag, which is a non-negotiable for me. The UI is clean, intuitive, and highly customizable. But the real magic is the SmartOS. It doesn't just display maps. It visualizes the world around you in real time, rendering every surrounding vehicle and pedestrian with eerie precision. It's a constant reminder that the car is seeing things you might miss. Then there's the acoustic environment. XPeng has gone to extreme lengths with sound insulation. With acoustic glass and active noise cancellation, the cabin is a vacuum of silence. This makes the 20-speaker surround sound system, complete with headrest speakers, feel like a private concert hall. Whether you're listening to a lossless orchestral piece or a minimalist techno track, the spatial audio creates a bubble of sound that completely detaches you from the chaos of the outside world. Finally, notice the hidden details. The ambient lighting isn't just a static glow, it's reactive. It changes based on your driving mode, the music, or even the temperature settings. Even the fragrance system is intelligent, dispersing subtle scents to keep you alert or relaxed. It's this predictive hospitality that separates XPeng from the legacy brands. They aren't just giving you a cockpit, they're giving you a sanctuary that adapts to your mood before you even realize it. It's not just an interior, it's a high-tech cocoon. So, what did XPeng actually deliver? Not just a new SUV, but a more complete product. Design, interior quality, and overall positioning all show progress. This feels like a more confident step forward. Not experimental, not uncertain, but intentional. They managed to bring those autonomous driving dreams from the paper to the pavement. NGP, Navigation Guided Pilot, isn't just a beta test anymore, it's a living organism. Watching it navigate urban chaos is both fascinating and a little eerie. That smart mobility they promised? It's sitting in your garage. But the million-dollar question remains, can this tech adapt to global regulations as fast as it processes data? There are 3 things we need to highlight. 1. The 800V high-voltage platform. We're talking incredible charging speeds. Your range fills up before you finish your latte. 2. XNGP autonomous driving. It's easily top 3 in the market right now. And 3. The voice assistant. The interaction is incredibly natural. You aren't just talking to a car. It actually understands you. Design clarity, interior maturity, positioning. This is no longer a brand trying to prove itself. This is a brand trying to define itself. And that difference is important. But it's not perfect. But every rose has its thorns. Because in becoming more refined, the GX may also become less distinctive, less risky, less bold. And that could be a limitation. In a competitive EV market, standing out is just as important as improving. The suspension system doesn't quite live up to the tech's grandeur. It can feel too stiff at times, too numb at others. Also, the software tries so hard to be smart that simple tasks can become unnecessarily complex. And let's be real, software updates aren't always flawless. We've seen them fix one feature only to glitch another. We aren't perfect, and neither is XPeng. When we discuss market positioning, we usually talk about price brackets and demographics. But with XPeng, we are witnessing a fundamental redefinition of what a premium brand represents in the 21st century. They aren't just carving out a slice of the EV pie, they are baking an entirely different one. While legacy automakers are frantically trying to retrofit software into their hardware-centric DNA, XPeng has done the inverse. They've built a supercomputer on wheels and then asked, how do we make this the most comfortable driving experience on the planet? Look at the competitive landscape. On one side, you have the established European luxury guard, BMW, Mercedes, Audi, selling heritage and status. On the other, you have the aggressive scale of Tesla. XPeng has positioned itself right in the golden triangle between these forces. They offer the software sophistication that rivals, and in some urban scenarios, surpasses Tesla, while maintaining a level of interior refinement and material quality that makes a Model 3 feel like a prototype. This isn't just good for a startup. This is a direct challenge to the very definition of an executive sedan. When you buy an XPeng, you aren't buying a finished product, you're subscribing to a platform that evolves. This future-proof positioning is their greatest weapon against the rapid depreciation of traditional luxury cars. And in that market, XPeng isn't just a participant. They are a dominant architect of the new order. Bottom line, XPeng might not have delivered the full revolution we expected, but they've permanently shifted the direction of the evolution. If you want to drive a computer with a soul, you're in the right place. I'm Ava. Stay tech-savvy, but never forget who's really behind the wheel. See you in the next analysis.